Energy. It unites people, connects business, and powers innovation. Energy is essential to modern living and healthy societies. Studies demonstrate that good access to electricity advances human development, creates jobs, powers the best economies, and adds years in longevity. Yet half of the world's population lack proper access to electricity. Another 2 billion people will need power as the population grows, which puts society on course to have 5 to 6 billion people without enough power over the next 2 decades. We must put people first. The goal? Global electricity access by 2050. The solution? Electricity from coal. Energy security, economic growth, and environmental solutions. The 3 E's are priorities for all societies, and Peabody is delivering on all fronts. Peabody's coal fuels electricity for expanding economies and helps create the steel for growing communities. We light lives in more than 25 nations on 6 continents, powering modern classrooms, state-of-the-art factories, and high-tech research facilities. The energy and steel we make possible lift people everywhere to a better life. The world will use 1 ton of coal for every man, woman, and child this year, and these needs will continue to grow. The world is seeing dramatic urbanization, with U.S.-sized populations moving to cities and buying cars and appliances that require steel to make and power to run. Enormous demand for energy points to the early stages of a long-term energy supercycle, where coal is expected to surpass oil as the world's largest energy source in the next quarter century. Emerging Asian nations lead this growth, with the fastest growing economies creating the vast majority of increases in global coal demand over the coming decades. Peabody has an unmatched global platform to serve these strong markets. We're building U.S. export capacity, expanding our Australia operations, increasing global coal trading, and advancing Asian growth projects. We are the largest producer in the lowest cost, highest growth U.S. regions, and the world leader in sustainable mining and clean coal solutions. This past year was the safest in Peabody's history, and we operated the world's largest and most productive coal mine, which by itself fuels enough energy to light 1 of every 7 U.S. homes. Every day, the world will use more coal to empower people and economies. And we believe it can also be used cleanly. Hundreds of millions of dollars of investments in clean coal technologies are driving major environmental progress and will continue to advance the ultimate goal of coal-fueled power that is virtually free of emissions. Peabody is a global leader in clean coal solutions. We have low emissions projects and partnerships in the United States, Asia, and Australia. And we have advanced the Peabody Plan to alleviate energy poverty through affordable coal-fueled power. The plan calls for deploying next-generation technologies and replacing the older coal fleet globally. This would create 21 million jobs and $4.3 trillion in economic benefits during construction. The avoided CO2 would be similar to removing the entire U.S. passenger car fleet from the road. The world needs more energy, everywhere, all the time. Peabody has 8,300 of the finest employees in the world. We have more than 9 billion tons of coal reserves. We have initiatives to serve the fastest growing markets in the world. We are Peabody, and we are energizing the world.